YouTube, what's going on? It's Sans. Got a quick video for you guys today, just kind of talking about Call of Duty Ghosts and I guess the progression on my channel and why I haven't posted a lot of new video content. So first off, let me grab the game. So of course, Call of Duty Ghosts, I picked it up on Xbox 360, and I will tell you that I played that game exactly 10 times, and I haven't played it since. So I literally played it, I guess, what the first 2 or 3 days. So there's a couple of reasons for it. One was that it was just a complete letdown for me. I typically speak very highly of Infinity Ward. In fact, I think that they do a better job in the productions than Treyarch. This time around, it just felt like another rehash of kind of some of the other Modern Warfare equivalents, and this pretty much could have just been like an add-on or basically an expansion pack. Instead, I ended up dumping $60 basically into a game that was just not a great product in my mind. So the big thing about it for me was that they tried to market it kind of like Battlefield 4 by saying, hey, there's going to be interactive environments, there's going to be this or that. But truth be told, they really need to stick to kind of their bread and butter. And I don't know that they really did that. I think that they spent too much time on the ability to customize your character than actually adding on to the gameplay, where I think that the value would have been found. Now, in Call of Duty's defense, I do want to say though that overall the flow of the game felt pretty good. The graphics were pretty good. But one of the major issues that I had, if you actually look at my very first impression of Call of Duty Ghost, was the spawns were so messed up. So I ended up dropping into free for all, and the game started, and I got killed, and another guy got killed. So they basically spawned two of us basically on top of each other, and then the third guy on top of these stairs, and then he just killed us. So at first I was kind of like, okay, maybe that's a fluke. They'll probably sort it out. And then there was another spawn on the same map where it happened, literally a minute later. So at that point, I was just kind of really frustrated and felt like that they had pushed the product out without properly testing it. Now, obviously, there's going to be some patches. There's going to be some other stuff like they always do, but in that case, it just didn't really do anything for me. Now, again, the other thing that kind of was interesting, I guess to say the least, was the way that the perk system worked. So I don't know that I really appreciated or thought that it was that great. So in any case, that's kind of my quick Call of Duty Ghosts wrap up. This game is going to be heading to GameStop or being posted on Craigslist or something, and someone can pick it up. Or I don't know. I guess I could probably do like a giveaway or something for this. I don't know how that would work though exactly. So if you guys actually want this copy of Call of Duty Ghosts for Xbox 360, leave a comment below and just kind of tell me what the best way or what a fair way would be to actually give this game out. Now I guess onto why I haven't been uploading a lot of new footage. So part of the reason why is because I bought a PlayStation 4. I elected not to go with the Xbone this time around. I may pick one up here in a little bit. I do want to play Titanfall, so that may be a purchase here next year or the year after. But there were a lot of restrictions. I know Microsoft ended up saying, okay, well, we're going to turn it around, and we're not going to actually do everything like that. And you'll be able to not have to have your Xbox connected. You're not going to have this or that, or you'll be able to loan games to a friend. For me, I guess there were a couple of responses that came out of that really made me kind of dislike Microsoft, and I thought that what they were doing was just not right to the customer. So one of them was for the people that are going on deployment. I am talking about the military people. They basically said, well, what about us that are going to be on boat for 6 months or that are going to be overseas for a year that aren't going to have a constant internet connection? And the direct quote was something like, deal with it, right? So for me, I look at that, and I'm a veteran, so maybe some of you know that, maybe some of you don't. But as a veteran, I looked at that and I said, come on, Microsoft, what the fuck? We make it one of the biggest markets for your Xbox, and then this is kind of how you're going to treat everybody. Now, of course, they went around and they said, okay, well, we're not going to do that. We're gonna turn things around, and that's not going to happen. But for me, it was already too late. Boom, pre-ordered PlayStation 4. And then if you're now actually tracking the sales, Microsoft did what, I guess 1 million units worldwide, and PlayStation did 1 million units in North America. So the numbers are there. They just had their European launch. So if you guys are interested, go out there and look up. There was a launch that they did in Italy, and it is absolutely amazing. They did it at one of the not the Colosseum, but at one of the historical museums, and they had the entire museum as a screen, and they had all of these graphics and everything else. It was pretty cool. So wish they would have done that at my GameStop or my Best Buy, but they didn't. But that's all right. So the other thing is that Sony PlayStation 4. Currently, right now, I'm waiting on a patch, so I have an Elgato game capture. For those of you that are wondering what kind of capture card I have an Elgato game capture, and Elgato is currently waiting on PlayStation to release a patch so that so that I'll be able to basically stream or capture my game. So they use HD 364, something like that, some sort of coding to prevent people from basically recording a Blu-ray or a movie that they would have on their PlayStation and then just recording it on your computer, which makes sense. So basically, it's just going to be a way to kind of split it so that you're only going to be able to capture the game. So right now, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. So stay tuned. I'm going to have tons of Battlefield 4 footage, and that's actually really what I'm playing right now. This isn't like a video saying Battlefield 4 is better or Battlefield 4 is worse. But for me right now, I think that as far as my gaming career is concerned, I've definitely transitioned more to Battlefield 4. I like it a lot. I started playing a little bit of Battlefield 3 towards the end of my Xbox 360 career there, and Battlefield 4 has actually just been a ton of fun. I know that on the 360 it didn't look that great. Xbox One and on the PlayStation 4, it looks amazing. 64-player maps, totally destroyable environment. So I like that. I mean, that was another kind of. I'm not trying to take a jab, but I can't help it. One of the things with Call of Duty Ghosts was that gas station where the thing falls over, and it falls over pretty much like the same way every single time, and it just it's not. When they said interactive environment, I was expecting so much more. Battlefield 4, you have like skyscrapers that are tumbling down. I mean, it looks amazing. The whole ground shakes. You've got dams that break, so it starts flooding, and you have water that comes in. The next thing you know, you have to swim to get to places or travel by boat. So for me, it's just been a lot more immersive. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely requires teamwork, and that's kind of where I'm headed. So in any case, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and please be patient. We're waiting on that PlayStation patch, and as soon as that comes out, then I'll be providing you guys with tons of tips and tricks for Battlefield 4. For Call of Duty Ghosts, I'm sorry, retiring from that. Maybe pick up the next Call of Duty, but gotta be honest, it was a disappointment. So in any case, gonna be doing other Let's Plays. Fallout 4 is on the way. We got Drive Club coming out. We've got actually Gran Turismo 7, which is going to be coming out sometime either this year or else the following year. I mean, there's a ton of games that I'm really looking forward to, and can't wait until it all happens. So you guys, hey, thanks for watching.